Hey everybody, this is Destruction, your host of Xenominer Adventures. This is Season 1, Episode 4. Today, I'm going to go ahead and go into my saved game of Xenominer Adventures, and we're going to continue off where I was last time. So, I'm going to actually kind of hopefully expand on my bot tunnel program. So you guys are going to get to see a little bit more hands-on action. Like I said, this map is recorded as I play, so I don't get on here, like I haven't been on here in between the segments and playing the game. I'm just basically recording it as I play, uploading it to YouTube so that people can see the step-by-step action that I use when I'm going out for my supplies, my materials, and whatnot. And the past couple times I have not use my bot as efficiently as I could. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to basically hopefully expand my bot program, like just to tunnel. So we're going to head down here. As you can see, I've already got somewhat of a tunnel going. So what I'm going to do right off the very beginning of the video is make some ice so I can breathe while I'm doing this, or make some oxygen, excuse me, I always say that. So let's do this. So I'm going to bring up my bot, and I'm going to look at the tunnel program. Excuse me, pressed the wrong button. Alright, so I'm going to press Y, and I'm going to look at that, and then I'm going to scroll over, and I'm going to look at the macro. Alright, so I kind of understand what's going on here. So I'm going to kind of make my own tunnel a little longer here. So it looks like create new. I know I'm going to start with this, then this, and I'm going to get into the macro, and I'm going to try sorry, I'm a little quiet. This is, like I said, it's been a long time since I've programmed some bot stuff. So I may actually make a few little mistakes on this, but I want people to see what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, so they can they can just have more information on the arsenal of Xenominer info to make their builds and their progress better. So alright, I'm going to save that as a macro. I know it's not that long. Save. Alright. I'm going to rename it. I don't know if it's actually going to be working efficiently. We're going to find out as I record this. Thinking of all kinds of words at once. Alright, there we go. Apologize about any sunlight shining through my window. I do have a kind of a curtain over it, but it's really bright outside, so when I'm on the black screen you might see some reflections from the beautiful day that's coming in from outside. Of course I'm blocking it out just like I would in the game. Gotta stay away from the sun in real life too, huh? Alright, so what I'm going to do is show everybody kind of the tunnel program. Now this one is the one that came with the game. So we're going to see he goes forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Looks like it went about 10 or 11 squares forward with the traditional bot program. I don't even know if my other one works, but let's see. Let's see. I'm hoping it does. I'm pretty embarrassed. Watch it not move. Okay, so we got 1 square forward, 2, and it's digging the one above. All right. So right now, it seems that we've got an efficient 3, excuse me, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have a really big cat, so he's meowing at me. Sorry if that's popping up on the video. It's kind of funny. He's 30 pounds. He's trying to steal the show. Alright, so basically, you know, I want to see if this goes past 11. Well, it looks like we're about to go into a big chamber up here. I got to be careful where I'm walking. So he should just continue on with that. Okay? And what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to make it to where I can walk along here. Keep that program. So now, so he should be working on that. He should actually be going for a little bit, and I can extend that program to go longer. But this is one of the beginning things that I do. As a matter of fact, I woke up and I had an email, and you know, someone must have looked at my stuff on my other map, and they were just wondering how I had got so much stuff. So, like I said, that's what this Xenominer Adventures is all about. So you can see what someone, you know, who has a lot of stuff. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more people out there who have a lot of stuff, probably even more than me, that just haven't made a video. I just have the time during the day and the evening to make these videos. I enjoy it. It's fun. I enjoy sharing the information and kind of giving people something fun to go do. But this is what I do. This is how I do it. Looks like I'm getting some regolith over there. That always goes into ceramic. So as he's working, okay, I'm not even going to go down my stairs, and I'm not going to go down there, and I'm not going to try and start working on endurium and diamonds and all that, because I'm still very, very short on aluminum. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here. My bot should just still be going to town down there. Let's go get a quick glimpse of what he's doing. It looks like he stopped. Either that or he's just... No, he's going to town. He's still going at it. He's just outside now because this actually dug through. So that kind of gives me an idea. What I'm going to do is I'm actually noticing that the bot was skimming along the surface of the moon. Well, I want to be slightly under the surface of the moon. Whoa. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to come back to the initial little room, and I'm going to make myself a little staircase that doesn't go all the way down to bedrock, but it's just going to be for some branch mining purposes. Because my robot is finally, you know, this is what I do, is I make a really long branch program that he just goes straight, and he's going to dig an enormously long tunnel. Okay? And what I do is I come over here, so basically I'm killing two birds with one stone, metaphorically speaking, because I've got, you know, the bot down there digging up stuff, and I'm right here trying to dig a staircase, and I run right into some aluminum ore. So, you know, my brain's not digging that staircase right now. I'm going after this aluminum. And I know it's on this level and the level below me, so always need that. And I'm going to actually still make the staircase down. This is just to get down one level. I'm going to show you guys something that I do. It's in the beginning when you have less white lights and less lights to kind of pass around in your build. It's just something that I like to do to get more efficiency out of one block. So what I'm going to do is, you can see I kind of got my staircase down, and now the roof of that chamber is going to be the ceiling, or the floor, excuse me, the ceiling of that down below is going to be this, you know, the roof of this, so, or the floor of this. So what I'm walking on now is going to be the roof of the chamber below. So I want to kind of also keep this lit up, but I also want to light up down below, and I don't want to go through all my crystals right off the bat. So what I'm going to do is show you guys just one of my little conservative tricks that I use, where I conserve what I have to, you know, efficiently light up everything. So we're going to go down here. Alright, and then what we're going to do is put one more stair. Alright, so now, like I was saying, this I'm going to replace with my cyan lights here. Now, when I come down here and I start working on my tunnel, look at my bot still going at it down there. So now when I start building this tunnel to look for aluminum, that light's going to light up down here, and if you come up, it's going to light up here too. So that's just something I've used on my last map to kind of, like, when I first had the white crystals and I found them and I was making the lit wall panels, I didn't want to, like, put one on one level and another on the other level, so I kind of figured out, hey, if I manage my space right, you know, I'm going to be able to create this this new civilization on this moon where it's just me and Daisy for now, and a little robot from Xenomorph Origins. Alright, so here we go. Now this is not going to be the tunnel that I'm actually going to be looking for, like, this isn't the branch mine. I'm going to branch off of this tunnel, and you'll see a lot of this as the series goes on, because this is just how I find so much stuff, is, you know, I don't stay in one area. I know that I'm going to have to spread out, you know, and spiderweb out and branch out to actually get, you know, get to find the ores, because, you know, like I said, branch mining to me in the beginning, it's just really helpful. And this is just a basic walkway tunnel, so I can start some branching. And I know I'm a little bit below the surface, because when I was up on that previous level and I followed my bot out of the tunnel, as you saw, I was on the surface of the moon. He wasn't actually digging anything up. Skimmed across the surface, started digging into another hill. And you can see the bot is still going. The bot's just going to town over there. I don't even know how far. I just put 50 of those little slashes, so I think maybe it might be about 150 blocks that he's going. But this, like I said, this is how I, you know, I get a lot of stuff, and I do this in a, you know, a basic voxel mining game. You know, that's what you want to do. So I have my cat actually kind of trying to come over here and sit underneath the tripod. That's all I need, is this video just to be halfway through, and then my cat comes over and starts slamming his 30-pound body into the tripod. He's looking at me all ticked off. Alright, so looks like that guy's still going, and we're at about 15 minutes, so we're about halfway done through the video, and I'm going to kind of go see where my bot is, because he's just tearing it up down here. Alright. Wow. So that was a good, see, that was just a basic, like, looked at the program, the tunnel program that the Gristmill Studios had programmed in for the very beginning, and basically kind of used the macros and expanded it. Awesome. So he's just going on down here, and I'm actually going to pull him off the project because he could probably still go a lot further. The reason I'm pulling him off the project is there's no need for him to mine and dig a tunnel through this area, because you can obviously stand right here and see there's no aluminum. So I don't want my branch mine to be kind of this close to the surface. And a little learning process I'm going through. Let's shoot on over here. See another area. I mean, it's cool because, you know, you can kind of have a nice walkway to get to and from an area. But I think that if I go a little bit lower, I'll be able to send him off in a branch mine. And I'm actually going to do a little bit of it myself alongside of him so you guys can see. So this is how I'm going to go. You know, I want to concentrate my branch mining down below in this area. So what I'm going to do for right now is I'm just basically going to get my bot, and I am going to send him off on the branch mine program. He should just go to town digging too high. Now I'm going to count 1, 2, and now this is where I'm going to go. And I'm not worried about collecting anything. I just want to see how many blocks I can expose. Look at this, running into stuff already. See, this is good that I'm bumping into these types of ores and stuff, because I want people to see the play-by-play action of what's going on. You can consider it a fun series. It's more kind of like a little walkthrough, so people can not stay frustrated, and when they pick it up and they're playing it, maybe they get stuck, maybe they go on the forums, maybe they look on YouTube and they find a little information, and hopefully little tidbits of this will help people out, because it's just putting in the hard work is what it is. So I see that my bot, you know, is still working hard by the scrolling amount of inventory that I'm getting on the left side. And as you can see, I exposed this block above me. So I'm actually going to collect this real quick because it is aluminum. And hopefully, like I said, there'll be some more. There we go. And a little copper. Always could use some minerals in the very beginning. Alright, so that exposed that. Now I'm just going to keep going because my bot's right next door. So let's see if we can see the tunnel he's digging. Alright, so see, there's 2 blocks. You'll probably see my bot dig these blocks out real soon and zip on by while I'm doing this branch. Looks like here on Xenominer Adventures with your host Destruction, I have a full inventory. Now, as opposed to go and make another stacked storage right now, or a storage device, I know that I have more basalt than I kind of need right now. Let's see here. I was out of range of my stasis containment unit, so therefore I was throwing it on the ground. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of some light basalt. I know you don't want to kind of do stuff like this right off the bat, but I know I'm going to end up with more of this stuff that I can do with. So there, I got rid of that. I'm going to bring a couple things down that I actually don't need to keep in my inventory. Okay, some of the things that I like to keep in my inventory, like this and this, 33 gold, 17 titanium. I don't need this right now. The reason I like to keep the base ore, or the block ore, in there is because I won't have to pull that out until I get to 100. You know what I mean? Once I get to 100, I'll move that block down. But I like to keep some of these in here so I know that there's always a spot for them, because if it was just full of light basalt and I was starting to pick it up, it would just get dumped on the ground if I was outside of my range and whatnot. So just a little tip that I do. People probably have thousands of good tips and tricks that they use to manage their stuff. So just going to kind of dump that out. Yeah, it'll disappear here shortly, and I'm going to get back to work because I don't want my robot to outdo me, you know. And as you can see, he's going on right here. Let's see what he's found. See if he's found any ore. It's like we got silicone, dark basalt. So he's just going to town, and then there's that little nook. Okay, I'm probably going to pick that up. And look here. You know, I know a lot of people are saying, in the very beginning, I remember having a couple conversations on the forums about, you know, where's the aluminum? Where's the aluminum? And you know, as you see, I've already gathered diamonds and gold, but my aluminum is very low. So here we go. You know, definitely gonna harvest this chunk, this vein of aluminum right here. And that's my cat trying to get on camera. No joke, 30 pounds. Man, imagine if I could have him in the Xenominer. He could be like my mule. He could carry so much equipment. No joke, I really have a 30-pound Maine Coon Bengal mixed cat. So, and he gets a little ticked off when I do Xenominer adventures because he hears me talking, but I'm not paying attention to him, so it's probably boggling him, you know, and here he is trying to sneak his way over to the tripod. I see him out of the corner of my eye. I don't want to have to holler at him in the middle of Xenominer adventures, but I'll tell you, I will. I will in a heartbeat. I'll tell him to stop. Looks like we're finding some score of red crystals. Well, now that looks really cool. And then that's either a text message or another email that I'm getting. Apologize about all these weird noises during the middle of the video, but hey, it is an adventure to be on Xenominer Adventures. Alright, let's see here. Got an email as we're making this. It's a comment posted on Xenominer, Gravity Boots, and Upside Down Town. What are the green and red bubbles on your mini-map? Okay, well, Assassin Clan Airsoft, that means that I have an array, okay? I'm going to answer that question live on this episode of Xenominer Adventures. I'm going to answer someone's question who just emailed me. You heard the little chirp go off. That was my phone getting an email. Okay, so Assassin Clan Airsoft. You see this little device right there? It's called a relay. That's that green bubble you see on my mini-map. And what that does is inside this relay, it's going to gather the solar energy charge from my solar array up here, and it's going to disperse the energy within that green bubble, okay? So that solar panel is up here, giving power to that, which will then, within this green circle, power my batteries, okay? And then, if I go outside of that area, you'll notice that the green bubble turns to red, okay? We'll go down my hallway here, because I know once I get out of here, it'll turn red. Now, once I'm out of that little green bubble, and that bubble turns red like that, I'm no longer getting a battery charge from my solar panel or my relay. Okay, so you want to, you know, maybe not venture off too far from where you're mining. I do, because I know my tunnels will lead straight back. But yeah, so this is what inspires you to kind of upgrade your equipment so you can make a bigger relay. You know, the next size relay that I unlock, if I get my processing power high enough, will create a bigger bubble. Therefore, I have a bigger area to go and mine. So, yeah, just adventuring on this, you know, like you gotta, you know, it's not just about running around and going, oh, hey, cool, look, you know, mountains and ice trees. Like, you know, if you want to build some stuff and gather some materials, you know, there is a little bit of work to be put into it. And right now I am trying to upgrade my storage and my relay range, which in this case, on episode 4 of Xenominer Adventures, I need to upgrade my processing power, and I'm going to go back and show you guys here in a minute, because I might actually have enough aluminum. I like these red tunnels, these red light tunnels, man. That is actually pretty cool. Definitely got no shortage of red lights at this point of time. And I'm going to see if my bot has surpassed me while I was talking. Looks like he hasn't, because otherwise this wall would be gone. So let me go back a little bit. Oh, okay, so he's right there. And it looks like we're exposed to some radiation somewhere along the line. So that would be this that he dug through. Alright, so I'm going to sneak back into my tunnel where there's no radiation. That's why I like to send the bot out. And very quickly, because I'm running at about 25 minutes on this this episode 4, Season 1 Xenominer Adventures, I'm going to quickly go over to my processing power and see if I can do any upgrading to it. Because like I said, as these videos go on, I'm going to want to show people how I'm getting my processing power up. You know, so first things first is I'm going to want to make some aluminum bars. Alright, I'm going to make some copper bars. Alright, we're going to go down here to single-X processing core. So I need 4 PPUs to make one of those. So in order to make it up to processing power 15, I would need to make 5 of these. So therefore, I'm going to need 20 PPUs. Let's see if I can even make 20. No, I can't. It says I need ceramic. Let's see how much I can make. Make that right now. We'll go up. Need 20 of these. And I can make 12. So it looks like I'm going to actually expose myself to some radiation. I have 2 nanораds, so I'm just going to tough it out and scrape a little off the top up here, because I do need to upgrade my stuff and I need ceramic to do it. So right now it's just kind of worth the risk. You know, I've really got to pay attention to my local meter, because I'm not wearing the same stuff I am on the map that where you've seen the spaceship and whatnot. So I'm just basically going to do a quick run on these 2 strips just to get back down in my base, and I'm going to take a nanorad. I'm trying to do this quickly. And as you can see on this episode, we've went ahead and we've programmed the bot to do a very long tunnel. We've worked on some branch mining. We've gathered some supplies. I'm going to go ahead and fix that real quick. Alright, now I'm going to go down and make some more ceramic. Got 107 of those. Actually, just make the max amount. There we go. Alright. So now we know we want 20 of these. I have no more silicon. So you know what? Look at it's the same thing every time. You get in there and you start making something, and then you realize that you've used up a material, and then you kind of remember, oh wow, there's silicon everywhere. Actually, I'll grab both of those. And then I know down in here I've seen some. See how fast you can use this stuff up? It goes really quick. And we'll just block that off right there. See how much I got. Alright, you know what? Thank you, ceiling. Nice! When the ceiling smiles down upon me with the materials that I need. So if this episode runs a little longer, to maybe 32 to 35 minutes, I do apologize. I just wanted to get this. And here's the gate. It thinks a little bit when I'm kind of moving around real fast, and I spin towards that. Alright. So now I can make 13. What am I missing? Aluminum bars. Silicone. So we're still missing some silicone. Hurry that up. Come in here, see if there's anything down here I can grab. It's weird when you're actually making an adventure video and you're looking at the time going, oh no, you know, I'm trying to squeeze this in and make this all work. Because I really wanted to get probably like a 15 to 20 processing power before I ended the video, but I don't know if that's going to work. I just want to keep the series rolling along until Gristmill Studios comes out with this awesome patch, texture pack that's coming out, and they've been putting in a lot of hard work. So you know, I just want to share this awesome game with the world and how I kind of, you know, do things in it and whatnot. So this video will run a little longer today, probably maybe 2 to 5 minutes, because we're looking at about 30 minutes right now. All right, so I'm gonna go down to the PPUs. I know I wanted 20, so let's see here. Alright, I can make 20 of those, 20 PPUs. Now I'm looking at my single-X processing core. I still need some silicon there. You can see that I'm running low on the silicon, so Just going to harvest it right from my room here. Cover the holes back up. And we will be fixing all of these little holes and divots that I made in episode 5 and 6 and whatnot. I just want to actually get something on camera that shows I got the bot script, got a little bit of branch mining. Now hopefully we can quickly get this upgrade done. Let's see here. Processing core. Alright. I can make 5 right now. So we're going to go from processing power 10 to 15. But before I actually do this, I want to make sure that I have room in my inventory to hold 5 processing cores. You know what I mean? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we'll bring a couple of these items up. Alright, so now I can make 5 processing power by using my Singlex processing core ability here to make 5 of them. And I'm probably going to need to get to 20 on the next episode. Alright, there we go. We made 5. Now I know I've got everything crammed in right here. I haven't worked on, you know, design or, you know, aesthetics or anything. I've just been working on functionality at this point in time, and I'm going to keep doing that. So we've got almost all of our processing power down here, and I'm going to go ahead and lay them out. And we'll actually jump over here and put this last one here. Alright. So let's see what's going on the Centriforge. Still can only make 1, so I need some PPUs. Let's see how many of these I can make. 8. Alright, so it looks like episode 5 will be me trying to get to 20 processing power, which will hopefully open up another AI core ability so I can build that. We went on to the bot programming a smidge, just a little bit. I enjoyed showing that because now people can see, like, you know, in the beginning you don't have to really focus on making the bot program super complex in the, you know, at first. You can just kind of make a couple longer tunnel programs or a different build program. As long as that bot's out there doing something while, you know, you're fixing your main server room or you're working on your build, it's kind of more efficient, and that's how I like to do it. You know, here on Xenominer Adventures, it's all just recorded as I play. So every mistake, every little funny thing that happens to me, if I fall and die, it will be recorded and put on. So, you know, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. As you can see, I've got my AI core room going on. Now, the reason that I'm not really worried about, like, the design of these is because once I can start making the threadless and the other one, I forgot. Wow. So used to the threadless that I forgot the middle one's name. So, you know, once I start upgrading, I'm actually going to be removing these and moving them around and opening this room up. So, once again, went over a little branch mining, went over some bot programming, and as you can see, you know, I got 2 huge branches, and then I would start on the next episode. I'm going to start my bot right here. So as I'm doing some of these other things, you guys will see my bot gathering a ton of materials, and then I'm going to count 2 blocks over. And now, like I said, what this does is it just exposes the surface of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks as you tunnel. So when you just tunnel with 2, you know, you're making less movements, but you're actually being very efficient. You know, by digging less but finding more in the very beginning, just so you can get things upgraded. Alright, so thanks for tuning in, everybody. You know, sign up on the Gristmill forums, get to know some of the other awesome players that are out there. There's some really cool Xenominers, there's some really cool things going on the forums. Looks like we got daytime. So just enjoy the game, get out there, and you know, watch my vids, sub if you want. You know, I'm not in this to get subs or to be famous. I just, you know, I really like helping the game, indie game industry out by just fan-made stuff. So I got a lot of time on my hands. Some of you might know I'm actually just I'm fighting cancer. So you know, no work, no going out, none of that stuff. So a lot of it has to do, you know, with my energy levels, because, you know, everyone should get checked for some cancer, you know, by your doctor, because yeah, they took my thyroid out, and I have minimal energy. So, you know, obviously video games are going to be a good therapeutic way for me to relax and enjoy myself. And I'll tell you what, when I play Xenominer, I just kind of forget about all those problems, and I get in here and I can create, and I can kind of work and feel productive. So, you know, this is a really awesome game. I just went down the stairs to show everybody that you can get to Bedrock if you haven't watched any of the previous episodes. So, alright, we're running at about 35 plus minutes. I'm going to end this at 36. So, thank you everybody for watching. I'm going to get Season 1, Episode 5 going here soon. I've got to get Episode 3 and 4, which this is Episode 4. I've got to get 3 and 4 onto YouTube today, which takes a little while to download. So, alright everybody. Happy Xenomining, and thank you, Gristmill, and I will see everybody next episode. This is your host, Destruction, Xenominer Adventures. See you guys later.